Lisa, I can't make people co-host, only the host can.
Okay.
I don't see Rich in here. He might have hit leave meeting instead of leave breakout.
This is the human heart. Central to our physical body, our survival, revered by poets throughout history as the emotional center of our being. The place we instinctively touch when asked to point to ourselves. And now, what we have known intuitively is being understood scientifically. Researchers are unlocking a new science of the heart that could change everything we know about health and our interconnected nature. Coherence is a state of balance between heart, mind, and emotions, creating a favorable cascade of neural, hormonal, and biochemical events that benefit the entire body. But this phenomenon not only benefits us personally, it affects everything around us, emitting an electromagnetic field that can be measured up to 3 feet outside of the body. When you are in coherence, your heart resonates at the same frequency as the Earth's magnetic field. This frequency positively affects everything around you. When a group of people are in coherence together, this effect is magnified. Could communities synchronized in coherence lower violence, accelerate cooperation, and global harmony? This is the purpose of the Global Coherence Pulse. If we can measure the impact of thousands of people in coherence at the same time, it could lead to a breakthrough in understanding the full potential of the human heart. All you need to participate is your presence and your heart. To take it to the next level, join the research study by downloading the app and getting an HRV monitor to measure your personal coherence. The world needs it more than ever before. Each human heart is unique and magnificent by itself. But imagine what could be possible when we unify.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome to our Global Coherence Pulse, our last pulse during Peace Week on day 98. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's day 98. I'm really feeling today this 99 days of us really choosing to come home together and to explore what it means to embody peace through unity for a thriving world of all. And we were on just before this, and Dot and Julie and others were talking about how full the field is with our love today. And I think there's this tender moment when we actually reach our yes in true form, and it really opens and cracks our heart open so that we can be more. So today our theme is manifesting potential. Manifesting potential for me means that we're all offering the gift that we came here to give and not anything else, right? Just simply what is our joy. And that's doing that together manifests potential for all. And through the pulse and through World Unity Week and through everything that we're doing with this coming home is having a unitive experience, a unitive narrative, a unitive new story, because we need to believe in ourselves that we are truly all one in order to embody peace through unity. And we're doing that together every day, every breath, with everything that we're doing. So we're starting this last pulse today with a global silent minute, like we have done every single pulse with Dot Maver. Then I'll do a short attunement, and then we will dive into our exploration of manifesting potential. We have a special guest today, and Julie Krull will be doing our meditation. So, Dot, our global silent minute.
Thank you, Teresa. Today, we dedicate the Global Silent Minute to the conditions needed to manifest our unique potential in mutual nourishment with all of life. On day 98 of our 99-day journey of peace through unity towards a thriving world for all of life, we honor that we are co-creating a resonant field of heart coherence, a shared space for all of us to discover together how we cooperate and collaborate in community as we listen deeply to what is emerging and demanding a new expression through us for the good of the whole. The Global Silent Minute was inspired by the original Big Ben Silent Minute. That silent minute at 9 p.m. daily helped to end World War II. In these times, we offer our daily 9 p.m. GMT Global Silent Minute to bring an end to all war, to bring peace and right relationship to humankind and all of life, as we call for global cooperation, peace, and freedom. The power of silence is greater than we know. It is in silence that we unite our hearts across distance in common union, in sacred unity, in community. The power of our simultaneous thought with shared intention increases its potency exponentially. So let us prepare to enter the silence together. With a deep breath, we activate the spirit of peace in our own hearts. And we unite our fiery hearts across distance. Now we invite all those on the other side of the veil to join us. As we hold the shared intention of coming together in peace through unity, aligned in shared purpose to ensure that the core needs of all life are met. And now, as the Tibetan bowl sounds, we enter 1 minute of silence as action in sacred unity, dedicated to a world in which humans, animals, and all of life have guaranteed access to the conditions needed to manifest our unique potential in mutual nourishment with all of life.
Let's just keep extending this silence, this spaciousness with our breath. Just breathing in and out of our heart simply. And allow yourself to simply relax into the field of peace that has been growing and being cultivated and enriched by every act of peace. Our own here on the Pulse, in the plenary sessions, in the events all around the world, in every heart, let us saturate ourselves in this rich, nourishing field of our collectively generated peace. Allow it to move in, around, and as you. And send a wave of gratitude to yourself for the contributions that you are making to this growing, unstoppable field of peace that's emerging from our individual and diverse and unified heart. And let our heart be opened wide in this tender place that occurs when we actually really do come home together. And we lay our bundles down. And we choose to no longer define the future or what needs to be done. And instead, we respond with our yes. And we bring our unique contributions in. And we just do our part for the joy of the self and the good of the whole. And so let's carry this into our pulse today and add to this super saturated field of peace another wave of our love and presence. I'm excited that we have Dr. Julie Krull today, who's going to guide us on our journey. And she has a special guest that I'll bring on as well. Julie, thank you. And Dot, I love that we can do that Global Silent Minute every day, every day, every day.
Thank you. It's the day of love.
Day of love.
We said we're falling in love today. Everyone is falling in love today. Thank you, Teresa. I fell in love last week. I came to the tail end of a meeting and heard our guest, Rich Sheely, say something about ending racism. And that's all I heard. And then I'm like, who is this person? I want to meet him. And I reached out quickly in the chat and said, here's my email. Give me your email. I want to connect. And to the ultimate surprise, I go to find that he lives this theme of manifesting potential. He is an amazing facilitator here for us here today. So I'm going to introduce Rich. We're going to play a video that I found on his website, and then he's going to come back in and deliver a message. So this is Rich Sheely. He's an intuitive healer, coach, and chief servant of the Optimal Human Global Community. I love that, the Optimal Human, if you see his name on Zoom here. As a retired C-suite executive, ordained Christian pastor, and Air Force veteran, Rich deeply understands the necessity to live life driven by your true self. So I'm so happy to have him here for Manifesting Potential. Thank you, Rich. And we're going to begin with this beautiful video.
Thank you.
Because of our profound ignorance of what humanity is really about and our identification with the status quo, when we see a human being who is homeless, in distress, or otherwise appearing disheveled, we tend to experience that person as a write-off, someone unworthy of our authentic attention and interest. Our societal enculturation has taught and trained us to pay attention only to the outward biophysical appearance and make our judgments on those facts alone. It never occurs to us that we are looking at only 12.5% of the total being system of that human. It never occurs to us that this person, at any time they were properly trained and directed, could connect to the internal flow of the universe and begin to make creative contributions to society that are beyond the imagination of most people. Because of this unrealized potential, humans are undefined and undefinable. We cannot know the quantity and quality of greatness within them until they have connected to and operationalized their latent gifts and talents. Lessons from scientific studies of the human biofield inform us that humans generally express themselves as biophysical beings at the concentric core of 8 energy spheres of increasing vibration, with each sphere silently influencing a specific segment of our biophysical being, and each having a more enriched quality of consciousness. The next time you encounter a human who has completely lost control of the benefits of their energy, know that there's a very high probability that they can recover. Know that the leadership of the status quo has let them down through not informing them of what and who they are and how they could optimize their experience within a biophysical body. Help them advance from greatness unrealized to greatness released. If we choose to see life through our hearts, rather than through the judgmental lens that society has imposed upon us, we would recognize the hidden gems in everyone we meet. Our history of discarding and reducing people based on their life experience and outward appearance is shameful and illustrates how disconnected we are from our humanity. Without consideration that what we see only accounts for 12.5% of our entirety as human beings, a homeless person is immediately written off as less than, and the person who doesn't look like you or does not appear to share the results of your life experience, and we cast them as other, our collective catch-all for those people. One of those people who was less than and homeless went on to be one of the most innovative and creative minds of our time, Steve Jobs. He's not the only one. There are countless stories of triumph over tragedy and unsung everyday heroes. The major key is knowing that we are undefined and undefinable. No matter our peaks and valleys, greatness is within all of us at all times. Let's create a new wave of seeing and reflecting the light all around us. We're all better for knowing that given the right circumstances, we are all limitless.
And now I bring you Rich Sheely, and we're going to put his full bio and links to his work in the chat. Rich, we'd love to hear you expand on that. My favorite phrase is from greatness unrealized to greatness released. Thank you, Rich. It's such an honor to have you with us today.
My honor. It is really exciting to be part of this activity of extraordinary human beings. And it is also stimulating to think of how much has been done using only 12.5% of the potential amongst all of these extraordinary people. What if they understood that there was another 87.5% that they have not yet touched in most cases? That's the limitless potential that human beings have. The idea that we are undefined and undefinable, because we have the capacity to truly act as one human family, as one spiritual family, as one full expression of the universe. Someone talked about falling in love. We have the potential not only to fall in love, but to be love. And what we really want to do is to be love. My favorite spiritual story is the story of the Buddha, and the story where they talked about the Buddha walking through the village. And it was said that when he walked through the village, people in every direction for miles around spontaneously healed. Imagine bringing your vibration to such a level that your very presence extending out an undefined number of miles would cause people to spontaneously heal from whatever malady was afflicting them. That's where we're going. That's where the consciousness of humanity is headed. I'm not sure if it is going to be a consciousness of stages or if it is going to be a consciousness of no limit, taking us to our limitless state. But we have that capacity. And not only do that we have that capacity, we have it right now. You're carrying it with you. You may not be aware of it. You may not be paying attention to your intuition. You may not be in touch with those fleeting moments when your various energy fields lets you know that they are present, that they are with you, that they are supporting you, that they are guiding you. All of these things are so very, very important, but they are not only your future, but they are your now. And I hope that we can move more quickly toward that. One of the most important things is the language that we're using. We must learn the language of energy, the language of spirit. And our world is very tricky. Our world does not want us to become all that we can be. Our world does not want us to become a full expression of the universe. Each of us is a full and complete expression of all that the universe is and all that the universe will ever be, because we are that. And that's where we're going. And that's the story that I wanted to communicate to you today. But many, many people are going to stand in your path. They're going to block your way. They're going to put boulders in front of you. Just don't let one of those people who do that be you. Be your own spiritual guide. Open yourself up to what the universe has been trying to deliver to you all of your days, which is to attract you and to bring you into full harmony with the universe. In my ending racism course, and I'm an expert on ending racism. I am not a anti-racist, as they say, because when you do all you can do as an anti-racist, racism is still present. I am an ending racism person. My intention is to end racism in such a way that not a greasy spot is left, complete and total annihilation. That's what we need to do to open up the pathway that the fullness of our humanity may come through and express itself. Imagine a world of oneness. Imagine a world where every part of life was doing absolutely everything it could do to make sure that your life was optimized. Every part of life was doing everything it do to make sure that your life was optimized. And in turn, you were doing that for every other part of life. What would such a world be like? If you can imagine that world, then you can know what oneness is about. That is what oneness is all about. It is about the undifferentiated potential that is limitless, where every possibility comes from oneness. That's where you come from, because you are limitless. You are running over with potential. And the universe is waiting for you to catch up, get on board, and begin to be all that you already are. So that's the message that I really wanted to communicate to you today. And people will try to stop you. I'll tell you a little story from my life in the 70s. I was pretty much like I am now. And I was able to make friends with the biggest racist in this bank where I was employed, which was the largest commercial bank in America at the time. And he and I became good friends. And I said to him one day, I said, what has to happen for the average African American to make it in the same way that the average Caucasian makes it? And his response was, there are a lot of 50-year-old men who have to die, and I'm not dead yet. There will be those people who place themselves in your path. So be wary, be ready, meet them with love and compassion and understanding, and be all that the universe has made you to be. Thank you so much for sharing this time with me.
Thank you, Rich. Thank you, Rich. Wow, one of the most moving pieces to me that you speak about is not just racism, but all those marginalized. The video reminds us that as we walk by that homeless person, we're the ones going, they have no potential. Like in our minds, like stop,
Yes.
and just pause and breathe into that. Thank you so much, Rich, for this powerful message on optimal human manifesting our potential. You were the perfect one to speak these words into the field today. We're so happy to have you here.
Glad to be here.
Thank you.
Love
With
you,
that-
Rich.
That was tremendous. Thank you so much. What a gift.
Thank you, Rich. Yeah.
So we're going to put on a little music and move into our meditation part of the pulse. I invite you to sit back and put your feet on the ground. Just begin with a little listening here. And if you can close your eyes, close your eyes. As we begin to listen, let's take a few conscious breaths together. Dropping into the silent space between our thoughts. Rest in the awareness of the infinite presence. Eternal spaciousness. Become aware of stillness. And feel the resonance. As we move inward, we access our innate wisdom and waken our infinite potential. Experience the art of your soul speaking, singing, expressing through you. Feel the vibration of clarity as we enter the realm of living intelligence. We remember our aliveness, where we experience awe and wonder. Step into your fullness of manifesting your potential and allow the presence to flood your being, every cell and the space between. Open to the no-thingness and allow the unknowingness to drop in. Here is inner peace. Expanded creativity. Heightened intuition. Unlimited potential. Wholeness. This is our unity. This is our oneness. Linger in this sacred space of the heart. Invite realms of being you didn't know existed, and capture the sacred. As we rest in this divine moment, we be and become the force of love. Feel your strength, feel your power. The divine energy is flooding in to support each and every one of us on this journey. Remember, your human potential is the whole of humanity's potential. And remember the core needs. We honor and integrate living soil, pure water, vitalizing food, fresh, clean air, physical and emotional safety, comfortable shelter, and manifesting potential. We remember that these core needs are essential in our interbeing and interbecoming as we love Mama Earth and move into cooperative communities that care for all life. So today, in this moment, in this field of peace, we manifest our unique potential for a thriving Earth for all life. Today, in this moment, in this field of peace, we be and become peace through unity. As we gently continue listening to this music, we bring our awareness back into our collective space here.
as we round out this last pulse, daily pulse in the 99 days, we'll join together for the gala tomorrow. I'd like to bring back Rich's words. Imagine a world of oneness. It's right here. It's right now. And every part of life is doing everything to make sure your life and our life is optimized. Everything is already doing everything to make sure that our life is optimized. And in this moment, we can choose then to do that for every part of life. Right now, what would the world be like with this? Imagine it, feel it right now present. This is oneness. Every possibility comes from this oneness. You, we are limitless, overflowing with potential. And the universe is waiting for us to catch up, be on board, and choose right now, choose right now to be all that we already are, and let it out, and no obstacles stand in its way, because the glory of it will dissolve any obstacle, because it's not true in the state of oneness in which you're radiating and serving the world. So let's just pulse the places on the planet right now that need our love and our awareness and our compassion and our care. The floods, the strife, everywhere that this love could be used right now, we feel it flowing in full force, bringing grace, compassion, and magic. And we wrap the world in our arms and we say, all is well, all is well, because everything is doing everything to ensure that to be so. And I'm choosing it now. We're choosing it now. Rich, I'll never be the same. I'll never be the same. I'll never be the same. It was like, I know that feeling in my cells, and you articulated in a way that we could just bring it home right now. Let's bring Julie, and let's bring Rich and Dot and Gary on. Wow, what wow,
Wow.
Julie, I mean, that combination of your eloquence, both of you, and from the silence in the beginning, we just didn't really have to talk much, and so much got said and experienced. Bless you.
We are one. We are one. Same energy, unique expression.
Same energy, unique expression. I love that. Thank you.
I just want to reiterate, greatness unrealized to greatness released. Thank you so much, Rich. And what an honor to participate with all of you in sharing the music with the way it's subliminally supported. And it was such a, Teresa, thank you. for your attunements and your prayer, and for the power of your convening, resonance-based convening power. This experience this week has been curated impeccably. And I am a different person. It's like what you said after hearing Rich tonight. I'm a different person. My molecules are assembling differently. So just Dot and Julie and Teresa, thank you for this week of extraordinary opportunities to deepen and grow and exploring coherence together. Thank you. After all, my t-shirt says love is greater than anything. Right?
Yes.
Amen.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
And Rich, thank you so much. You know, when you said, I'm not anti-racism, I'm all about ending racism. My heart sang. Thank you for that. You know, spirit flows. It
Yes.
doesn't move against. And it just, it really registered for me. I so appreciate that.
I know, I love that tagline. I think I just put what you said, like oh gosh, I have to look what I said about I'm here. You're like, I'm here to end it. Right?
Yes.
I'm a here to end it man. And I put that and then I put your link. It's like perfect. I love that. What a great intro. And I just want to say one thing, Julie, before you do, I just wanted to say thanks again to Bridget. Because the reason I could read your words was because she typed it up and put it in the chat. So that I had available to me. So Bridget, thank you. That was so perfect. And Julie, beautiful, of course, Julie, beautiful meditation and beautiful opening. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. It was beautiful to be here. And I just caught that cute little story in the chat about the puppy, and I just started crying. Yes, such a wonderful connection when we meet in this connection field and watch for new ways to commune, moving forward from Peace Week. We are here. The Connection Field 2.0 is evolving, and it's like clunking into place for some really cool, amazing offerings moving forward. So thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for all. Many of you have been here every day during our Pulse. So thank you for attending that global daily Pulse and being a part of this incredible energy that does make a difference on the planet. Like the opening video says, it does make a difference. So thank you, Teresa, your facilitation maestro. Teresa, you're a master. We love you and how you bring everything together.
Thank you.
Yeah, Teresa, as you were pulling all of the pieces together, I just wanted to share with you what you were talking about was what is called flow. That's called flow. When all of the pieces are coming together in the right way, and you find yourself in complete, absolute harmony with the universe. Flow.
I know that experience so well, and I've learned when I actually thought that it was my job to engineer it. The moment I did, I ended up working way harder than I needed to, got way ahead of myself and what was really true. And as soon as I noticed it, that I was forcing
Yes.
instead of flowing, and I would
Yes.
stop, and then I would breathe, and I would radiate and connect with the universe, and then I'd be back in the flow again. So
Yes.
at 61 years old, I'm now more in the flow than in the force.
Yes.
Congratulations, and thank you for talking about the beautiful, elegant evolutionary process. Beautiful.
So let's go to the slides so that we can let you know what is happening. We have right after this a plenary session. Don't go away. I love these guys. I mean, this is quite a lineup here today to, in many ways, for us to reimagine what is valuable to us and our exchange in order to support each person to give their gift on behalf of the whole. Like this is going to be about that. You can feel it. And then tomorrow is day 99. I mean, day 99, you can feel it. We're all just really feeling like, yes, it's a yes. It's a yes. Not just a nice idea, not just a little story, but we all said yes, and something's emerging. And one of the first things that's happening tomorrow, and Julie will tell us about it, is the One Planet Peace Forum that Julie is hosting. And Julie, if you want to say a few things about this.
Well, thank you. Bob Atkinson is the founder. This is the third annual One Planet Peace Forum. Hopefully, in a post-COVID world next year, we'll all be gathering in Maine for this beautiful event. But the last 3 years, we've adapted and went online. And this year, we're adapting again so we could be a part of Peace Week. So we are literally synthesizing a beautiful program for all of you, and being a featured event right here in room 1 tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern. We have these amazing speakers. They're going to talk about their bold visions for a peaceful future. And come add your questions and be a part of this dialogue. It's really going to be a powerful One Planet Peace Forum. So thank you, Bob Atkinson, Dot, and others who are part of this planning committee. We hope you all will join us live tomorrow, right here in this room.
Thank you, Julie. I'm excited about it. That's the beginning of tomorrow. And then following that, Donna Leah is doing a gratitude ceremony with humans and elders. If you haven't participated over Peace Week, over World Unity Week, and then the 99 days and Peace Week, if you haven't participated in something with Donna Leah with the listening field, I highly recommend that you join this, because it's really about asking life, all of the things that are cooperating together to create an optimal experience for us, have things to share with us about how we can better support all of life to be optimized. So she's really been spearheading that. It'll be a beautiful ceremony, and that is tomorrow, 5:30 to 6:30 Eastern time. And then following that is our gala, and Ben and Scott Katamas and myself and all of these wonderful people are just going to come together, and we're just going to gush. We're just going to let our hearts just gush out about what it really means to be standing in this 99 days, and we're going to celebrate what's emerging and what's to come together. So those are our announcements. Thank you for joining the Pulse every day, because your energy, adding your love and your presence and your yes into the field, has a huge impact, and we know it's true because it's all one. And participate in the Peace Through Unity, peacethroughunity.earth community site, and when you go there, check out the connection field. As Julie said, this is just the beginning of hosting spaces where we can really raise the vibration of our awareness and our choices, and have an impact on the whole of life by expressing our unique joy.
Unique potential. Teresa, I have to tell you, if we're going to be gushing tomorrow, it's already trickling today. I have been teary-eyed through this entire hour. It has been so full of love. I just feel it just moving. So thank you. I can't wait for the gushing.
All right, well, here we are. Thank you, Gary and Rich and Dot and Julie and me and all of you for this wonderful week of Pulses. And we're going to be back the third Saturday of every month for the next Pulse. And we should come together every month and Pulse. And we should come together every day at 5 p.m. and have a global silent minute. Like, let's keep this energy flowing. So Ben, we're turning it over to you.
Amazing. Thank you.
Let me end the live stream. I guess you've already done it.
No, I haven't.